Hello, hello. Tyson Zahner here with Marketing Bootcamp. In this short presentation, I'm going to show you the 3 simple steps to marketing any business or product or opportunity online on almost complete autopilot. So that things like lead generation, sales, and even the recruiting process can happen 24/7 while you sleep and even while you're on vacation. And if you'll give me just about 20 minutes of your time, I'm going to tell you near the end of this presentation how you can get my exact marketing formula 100% free. I'm literally going to give you everything I've used in my business to personally sponsor over 500 people into my network marketing business. It's the exact formula I use to go from zero to a multiple 5-figure monthly income online in less than a year. I'm going to give you exact copywriting templates that I'm using to generate 50 to 60 leads a day in my business. They're idiot proof. They'll work for any business, any product opportunity, even if you're in a network marketing company that discourages you or flat out prohibits you from marketing online. I'm going to show you in this bonus training how you can get around that without ever violating your company's marketing agreement. I'm also going to give you the exact sales formula that's allowed me to convert my leads into paying customers and sponsor over 500 people into my network marketing business. I'm going to give you word for word the most powerful email that you can send to your prospects to help you convert more cold prospects into sales. And as if all that weren't enough, as an added perk, I'm going to give you a bonus training where I'll reveal to you the secrets of getting massive amounts of targeted traffic to your website. So you're literally going to have everything you need to be successful online if you just give me a few minutes of your time, okay? Obviously, I'm not going to have time to cover all of these things in this short introductory presentation, but like I said, within the next 20 minutes, as we get near the end of this presentation, you're going to know exactly how to get access to all of these things 100% free, no strings attached. I promise you don't have to spend a penny to get access to this. So real quick, who am I? Well, my name's Tyson Zahner. I'm a serial entrepreneur. I started my first business when I was 17 years old. I still own that business today. I own 2 offline brick and mortar businesses. I own a photography studio here in my home state of Missouri. You can Google me if you'd like. There's not a lot of Tyson Zahners in the world, so shouldn't be hard for you to find one of my websites or my Facebook page. You can verify I am in fact a real person who's helping real people like yourself to find success marketing their business online. In fact, here's just a couple testimonials from my thousands of students who've gone through my training. You can see Michelle said, best training I've had in the 12 years I've been in MLM. Mark John said, best mentor in the world. At the bottom, Anthony Turner went to several of my webinars, and he said, after my 3rd webinar, I can say I've learned more from these sessions with Tyson than I have in all my years in MLM. The internet has so much potential to change the game for any business, and Tyson has helped me understand better how to utilize it. But the truth is, guys, I wasn't always successful. I struggled in network marketing on and off for over 15 years in 3 different companies. So, like I said, I've been where you are until I finally discovered the strategies that you're about to learn. And now I have a network marketing business. Like I said, I was able to recruit over 500 people in 7 months. I also market additional products and services online, as you can see on the screen here. I am the #1 affiliate out of thousands of affiliates in another very popular online affiliate program. So guys, I'm not just teaching theory. I'm teaching you what I'm actually doing and what's working in my online business today. And as a result of me learning these skills that you are about to learn, I now have a business that makes money for me whether I show up to work that day or not. In fact, just to illustrate this point, here's a picture of my wife and kids on the beach in the Virgin Islands. We went on a week-long vacation recently over the 4th of July, and I literally paid for this vacation while I was on vacation. I was sitting on the beach in the Virgin Islands drinking cocktails while I had email notifications coming in like this every day that said that I had either sponsored a new customer or that I had made a commission. Here's one for $400 on the 4th of July on a national holiday, for heaven's sake. Here's another one for $300. And all of this coming from a guy who struggled in network marketing for over 15 years in 3 different companies. I mean, I literally couldn't recruit anyone, and now I'm sponsoring people and making commissions while I sit on the beach. And I don't tell you this stuff to brag, but I want you to understand the power of what you're about to learn, and I want you to understand that if you're struggling, not only have I been where you are, but I have the roadmap to success. And by the end of this presentation, I'm going to tell you how you can get complete access to it 100% free. So let me start by telling you this. If you're in a network marketing company and you're struggling, it's not your fault. The truth is, you've been getting bad advice from your upline trainers, advice that increases your upline's chances of success, but sets you up for failure. Let me explain. For most people, the #1 issue that most people are facing in their business is that they are running out of qualified people to talk to and share their opportunity or their product with. They just don't know where to find qualified leads. And believe it or not, regardless of what your upline may want you to believe, most upline trainers don't know how to find their own qualified leads either. This is why they tell you to call your family members and friends, right? So if you haven't figured it out yet, do you know what your role is in your organization? Do you know what you are to your upline? You are their lead generator. The reason they tell you to call your 100 closest family members and friends and coworkers is because they look at your warm market list as their new lead list, all right? Now, there's several problems with warm market recruiting, but one of the biggest problems with warm market recruiting is that it's not necessarily a targeted audience. What do I mean? I mean, it's much easier to sell something to somebody if they're already looking for it, right? If they already have a pre-existing desire to consume what it is you're selling. But since most of your warm market isn't actively searching for a solution to some problem in their life that your product or opportunity can provide, you have to interrupt their lives and you have to turn into a salesperson. And most people are just not comfortable or frankly very successful playing that role. And what happens when you take on that role and you go chasing people around is that you push them away. I found out very early on that prospecting pushes while marketing pulls. And the day I discovered this was the day that everything changed in my business. I want you to think of it like this. Prospecting is like going out to a stream where you wanted to catch fish and just shoving your hand in the water trying to grab one. What would the fish do when they see your hand coming after them in the water? They're all going to swim away from you, right? That's prospecting, and that's essentially what your upline's asking you to do. Well, what's the best way to catch fish? You and I know the best way to catch fish is to put a line in the water with something on it that fish are attracted to, like a worm or a cricket, and let the fish come to you. That's marketing. So marketing pulls while prospecting pushes people away. So you may be wondering, why does your upline tell you to chase your family members and friends around when it's very clear that that strategy is going to push most people away? Well, there's two reasons for that. Number one, it's not their butt on the line. You're going to be the one expending all the energy. You're going to be the one facing rejection. You're putting your reputation on the line. As far as they're concerned, it's just a numbers game. The more butts they can get you to put in the seat, the more chances they have of growing their organization. But number two, it's because it's easy and it's fast. Anybody can pick up the phone and call their brother. It doesn't take any marketing skill to teach somebody how to do that, right? And they know that for the average recruit, your excitement level in this new opportunity is only going to last about 2 weeks. So this is the quickest, fastest, easiest way to get you producing while you're still fired up, right? Instead of taking the time to teach you some sort of long-term strategy, which is the only way to build a successful business anyway, is through marketing, their strategy is, let's just teach you to do something that's so simple, anybody can do it. Let's leverage your energy and your excitement and just have you call as many people as you can. And then, of course, you're supposed to do the same thing, right? Just get two who get two who get two, and everybody's going to get rich. Well, that might sound great on paper, but you've probably figured out by now it just doesn't work in real life. Otherwise, we'd all be driving Ferraris. So what is this three-step process that I'm talking about, and can it work for your business? You're probably wondering. Well, I'm about to show you exactly what this three-step process is, but let me assure you it absolutely can and will work for your business. And I'm going to prove that to you when you get my free bonus training, because in this free bonus training, I'm going to be showing you specific examples of how this process can work for travel companies, nutrition companies, skin creams, supplements, service providers, real estate agents, brick and mortar businesses. I'm going to give you specific examples for just about anything you can think of. So the answer is a resounding yes. This three-step process can and will work for your business. So what is it? Well, marketing anything online really comes down to a simple three-step process that I call the 3 C's of marketing. Create, capture, convert. You create traffic. That traffic goes to a website where you capture leads, and then you convert those leads into sales. Collectively, this entire process is known as a sales funnel. Now, most of you have probably heard of the term sales funnel, but it seems that very few people really know how to set up an effective one. So, first of all, what is a sales funnel? And why would you want to build one? Well, a sales funnel is essentially a series of web pages and interactions that are going to take your prospect from where they are to where you want them to be. They currently don't know they need your product or your business opportunity, so the sales funnel takes them through an automated mental process and a set of micro commitments where they realize they do need your product or they do want to join your opportunity. So why would you want to build a sales funnel? Well, the main reason is automation. It's going to automate a large part of your sales process, including lead generation, finding qualified prospects so that you're only talking to people who are actually going to be interested in what you have to offer, and even making of the actual sale. Now, if you've never read a book by a guy named Michael Gerber called The E-Myth, I would highly recommend you pick it up on Amazon and give it a read. In this book, Gerber talks about how we should be building systems so that we're working on our business and not in our business, right? This is why McDonald's is so successful. It's not because they have the best hamburgers. It's because they have systems in place that are so proven you could plug a teenager into that system and the company's still going to be profitable, right? And that's what sales funnels effectively allow you to do in your business. It allows you to systematize a large part of your daily process so that you don't have to be there. And guys, the sad truth is most people who call themselves business owners, they're not business owners at all. Their businesses own them. They're slaves to their business, grinding away at all of these menial tasks that if they had only taken the time to build a system, they could automate so many things and leave time either for income producing activities or just more time to do the things they love. Because I don't know about you, but I started my home-based business because I wanted more time and more freedom, not less, right? I didn't join my business to become a telemarketer and spend hours on the phone and hours away from my family, spending, drawing circles on napkins in a coffee shop or doing home meetings and hotel meetings. That's exactly what my upline trainers told me to do when I started my network marketing business. So by learning how to build sales funnels, I was able to do what Gerber talks about in his book and automate a large part of my business, right? By spending a little bit of time working on your business and not in your business, you can build these systems and save yourself a ton of time and frustration in your day-to-day operations, and you can automate so much of your marketing and your sales process. So how do these sales funnels look? What's an example of what it looks like? Well, here's a quick visual representation of how a fairly typical sales funnel would work from start to finish. Somebody's going to see a teaser out on the internet somewhere, maybe a banner on a website or a Facebook ad or a YouTube video or whatever, and they're going to come to your lead capture page. So the teaser is going to be where you get traffic, and I'm not going to go into that here because the bonus you get from me is going to give you 5 of the best ways to get traffic to your website. Then they're going to go to your lead capture page, and this is step 2, capture the lead. Now, I get a lot of people that ask me, why do I need to create my own lead capture page? My company already provides one for us, they'll say. In fact, I had a lady in a company called Nerium recently who asked me that question. She sent me this page and she said, hey, we already have a sales funnel. Why do I need to build my own? And well, first of all, no, she doesn't have her own sales funnel. And if you don't believe me, I dare you to just go out and try to drive a bunch of cold traffic, people who don't know who you are, to your company's web pages and see what happens. What's going to happen is absolutely nothing. Okay. Now, there's nothing wrong with your company's pages from a product information standpoint. There's nothing wrong with this page from a product information standpoint. And there's nothing wrong with your company or with Nerium, but they're not designed to be direct response marketing pieces. And if you try to use them that way, they're not going to work. And here's why. There's 3 reasons why it's a bad idea to use your company's canned marketing materials. Number 1, it's not targeted. Your company has no idea who you're sending to their website, so they have to make their web pages so generic that they try to talk to everybody. And when you do that, you end up talking to no one. The second reason is that it's not overly compelling. There's no compelling reason to put your name and email address into this box. What you need is a lead magnet that bribes somebody to put their name and email address in, and I'm going to teach you exactly how to do that in my bonus training. And then the third reason why this is a bad idea is, the biggest reason is that this is the same page that every other distributor in your company is using. How does that set you apart? It doesn't, right? The truth is, guys, people don't join your business, they join you. And when you send somebody to a canned page like this, you haven't given them any compelling reason to join you over the thousands of other distributors in your company. What I want to do is I want to show you how to do this in a way that brands you and builds value from you personally and gives your prospects a reason to join you rather than all of the other distributors in your company, okay? So step 2 is capture leads, and then step 3 is convert. Now that can happen one of 2 places. It can either happen on your sales page or in the follow-up. So they're going to put their name and their email address and perhaps a phone number into your capture form, and then they're going to be automatically redirected to a page where you start to enter them into the buying conversation. Some people may buy right away, and I'm going to give you a 7-part formula in my bonus training that'll show you how to put together the most compelling sales messages possible. But for those people that don't buy right away, they're going to require follow-up, and that can be either done maybe through a phone call, or if you capture their phone number, it could be done through an automated email sequence called an autoresponder. And like I said, you're going to get my word-for-word favorite email that I like to send out in my automated email sequence to warm up my prospects. So there you have it. This is a basic sales funnel. But the problem I see for most people, and maybe for you, is that while most people are willing to do the work to set all this up, they just get stumped either by technology or because they don't know where to start or they don't know what tools to use. And I'll admit, when I first started, this was all very confusing. For example, when I first started, I found out I needed hosting, I needed a website, I needed page creation software to create these pages, I needed ad tracking to know where my ads were performing and what wasn't performing, I needed click trackers and autoresponders, which, by the way, the reason why it says $30 to $130 a month for an autoresponder is because the standard autoresponder, like a subscriber or get response, they charge you more and more money every month as your subscriber list grows. So I had startup costs in the hundreds or even the thousands of dollars, and I had reoccurring costs of close to $200 a month to put all this stuff together. And on top of that, I had to piece everything together. I had to make my autoresponder talk to my lead capture page, and I had to know how to make it redirect properly. And the problem with this as a network marketer is that it's almost impossible to duplicate. So I went searching for a platform that could do all of these things in one place. What I needed was one affordable tool that was so simple to use that any member of my team, regardless of their experience or skill level, they could plug in quickly and just get up and going. What I needed was a marketing platform where I could create lead capture pages and sales pages all from pre-designed templates. I also needed to be able to host those pages on that same platform. I needed to be able to track the performance of my pages. I needed a way to keep my leads organized. I needed a way to follow up with my leads, and ideally, I needed a way to share all of my content with my downline very easily with the click of a button so that I could create duplication and so that my new recruits didn't have to recreate everything that I had already created. I knew if I could find that, I would have found the holy grail of marketing tools for network and affiliate marketers. Well, little did I know that such a system has actually been in existence for close to 20 years, and it's been used by some of the biggest names in the industry, including Tony Robbins and Global Resorts Network. But up until recently, this platform was only available to big corporations, and it had a huge price tag of something like a $17,000 licensing fee. So the average network marketer like myself couldn't get access to it. Well, in September of 2013, this company decided to open their doors and make this multi-million-dollar marketing platform available for the average network marketer and to the general public. And because it's so easy to use, and because of the very, very unique feature called the funnel duplicator, I can now share my entire sales funnel with my downline, and I can have them up and running within minutes after they sign up. All I do is give them a sharing code that's unique for our team. They copy and paste it into the funnel duplicator, and they have immediate access to my entire sales funnel. It's custom to our team. It's custom. We've targeted it to a specific audience. It sets our team apart from all the other distributors in the company, and they can literally get up and running with no technical experience required. And literally with the click of a button, they have access to everything they need to just get started marketing and sharing the opportunity of their product with others. It just works. So this product is called the Power Lead System. Perhaps you've heard of it. Like I said, it's been an amazing tool for my business. And here's the thing, guys. This tool may or may not be right for your business. I'd like to invite you to take a look, and I'm going to tell you some incentives that I'd like to give you, and I'm show you how you can do that without any risk on your side. But this may or may not be the right tool for you. I don't know because I don't know your business. All it is a tool. It's not going to guarantee your success. It's just a tool that helps you build pages very easily, sales pages, lead capture pages. You can keep track of your leads, follow up with them with the integrated autoresponder. You can even create pages for hangouts for your team or webinars to present your opportunity to large groups of people at one time. And like I said, those are things you need to market online anyway. Whether you find this to be the right tool for you, that's up to you. But here's what I'd like to offer you just for taking a look at the system. First of all, I'd like to give you a 7-day risk-free trial. Okay, you literally pay nothing for the next 7 days. You can cancel at any time during those 7 days and your card will not be charged. All right, now, just to clarify, as you've probably already figured out, I resell this system. I'm a customer of the Power Lead system, but I'm also a distributor. So if you're looking for a marketing system to help you build the business you're already in, I have training that'll show you exactly how to use the Power Lead system for that purpose. But if you're not in a business yet and you're looking for an extra income opportunity, they also have an affiliate opportunity where you can earn income redistributing this product if you want, but that's certainly not required. I just want you to know it's available to you. And I'll tell you, I've seen a lot of these so-called marketing systems, and they say that they're designed to help you promote any business, and then you get in and you figure out that all it is just a system that's designed to help you promote that exact same system. Well, that's not what this is at all. This was a product for online marketers long before it was ever an income opportunity, and it's still a product-driven company. So there's no pressure to become an affiliate. If all you want to do is use the product and just be a customer to build sales funnels for your existing business or businesses, that's exactly what you can do. The income model is just there as icing on the top for those of you that want to earn an additional income stream. So it's already a no-brainer, guys, with the 7-day free trial. But just for taking a look at this marketing tool, I'm going to give you an incredibly valuable bonus. As I've been telling you, I'm going to hand you the blueprint for my entire business. This is a training that I normally sell for $97. And to be honest, it's worth way more than that in terms of how much value you're going to get when you apply this information that I'm going to teach you. But This bonus training isn't going to cost you $97. I'm going to give it to you for free as a bonus just for taking a 7-day free trial and taking a look at the Power Lead system. This is literally the blueprint for how I went from 0 to 5 figures a month. It's how I recruited a bunch of people into my network marketing business. I'm going to show you how to make lead magnets. I'm going to give you fill-in-the-blank copywriting templates. I'm going to give you a 7-part sales system that is proven to convert leads into customers and distributors. I'm going to give you follow-up email that you can use to warm up your leads. I'm going to give you the bonus training where you get the 5 best traffic methods to get visitors to your website. And by the way, 4 of those strategies are completely free. So for those of you building on a budget, I've got 4 free strategies for you to use. And then for those of you who do want to be an affiliate of the Power Lead system, just remember that is completely optional. But if you want to be, as a member of my team, as an additional bonus, you're going to get access to all of my lead capture pages and my sales videos and my complete autoresponder sequence. I mean, you don't have to have any technical skill with that sharing code I give you. You just copy and paste it and you're up and running. Okay. That is if you want to use this as an income opportunity. If not, just use my training to promote whatever it is that you are interested in. So everything you're seeing on the screen here, guys, is a real world $97 value. And you're going to get it for free just for taking a 7-day risk-free trial of the Power Lead system. There's no catch. Your card will not be charged a penny today. And if you cancel anytime during the 7-day trial, you won't be charged at all. You don't pay any money for the next 7 days. And let me just show you how easy it is to cancel, because I know there's a lot of deals where you join and then it's like you got to jump through a whole bunch of hoops in order to cancel. Let me just show you how simple it is to cancel. Here's your back office of the Power Lead system. Here's where you create your lead capture pages. Here's where you create your sales pages and your autoresponder. And here's training with video tutorials on how to use the features. And here's a support system here. But right here is where you cancel your account if you're not happy with it. You just go to account, cancel my subscription. It's literally a 2-click process and you're out. Now, I know there's going to be people who are going to take advantage of me on these bonuses that I'm offering. I know they're going to sign up, they're going to get my free training, the bonuses, and then they're going to cancel their account like 2 seconds after I've sent them the email. And you know what? That's a risk I'm willing to take for 2 reasons. Number one, the fact that you're still here listening to this presentation tells me that's probably not the kind of person you are anyway. It tells me you're serious about your business, you're open to new ideas, and I'm pretty sure if you're still here, you're the kind of person who's willing to at least take a look at the system and make an educated decision as to whether or not it's right for you. If it's not, that's okay. No hard feelings. You're still going to get my bonuses, and hopefully I can still help you with some business advice that'll be helpful for you and your business, whether or not the Power Lead system is the right tool for you to apply it. But the second reason I'm willing to take on such a risk and give you so much valuable information just for trying this product is because I know how good the product is. I know if I can get you to see the Power Lead system for yourself for free, it's very likely that I'm going to get you to fall in love with it and you're going to become a customer. So essentially, I'm asking to build your business the old-fashioned way through proof before I ask you for your money. Fair? Okay? Now, I'm sure the last question you really want answered before I wrap this thing up is, all right, I'd love your free training. I'm willing to take a look at the Power Lead system. That seems fair. But how much is it going to cost me if I want to be a customer after the 7-day free trial is over? Well, here's where I think you're going to be surprised. You'll remember from what I showed you on the screen earlier, when I was Frankensteining my own system together like this, I was spending thousands of dollars really to get stuff set up and hundreds of dollars a month on top of my startup cost. And I had to piece everything together myself so it wasn't duplicatable. Well, with the Power Lead system, you get an all-in-one marketing platform that does everything you need in one place. It's already assembled. You don't have to connect anything together. The parts, they talk to each other the way they're supposed to, and it just works. In fact, you can build, by the way, as many sales funnels in the system to promote as many businesses as you want within one single account. So you could promote your offline business, your affiliate marketing products, a network marketing company. You can create thousands of funnels all within the same account. You need almost no technical skill to do it. So guys, if you can use a word processor, you can create pages within this system. And also, if you've never had any online marketing experience, that's not an issue either, because my bonuses are going to teach you everything you need to know about getting traffic and converting that traffic into leads and sales. So there's no risk, and with a 7-day trial, you have no risk, and at the end of those 7 days, if you want to remain a customer, and only if you want to remain a customer, it's $30 a month. That's it. There's no hidden costs. That cost doesn't go up as you get more leads. It's not like if you have 5 funnels, you charge more money. You could have as many funnels for as many businesses as you want, $30 a month. And I honestly don't know where else you can get all of these tools that you have to market online anyway for that low of a price. And on top of that, I'm giving you as a bonus my complete blueprint just for looking at it. So it's a complete no-brainer, but I do have to give you a fair warning about my bonuses before I sign off. My bonuses are only available to fast action takers. What I mean by that is the people who take a 7-day free trial right now. If you close down this page without taking me up on this offer, you forfeit your access to these bonuses. And the reason I do that is because I can't give them to everyone, nor do I want to give them to everyone. This bonus training is literally the culmination of tens of thousands of dollars that I've invested in my own personal marketing education. It's hours upon hours of hard work, testing, trial and error to figure out what works and what doesn't work online. It's truly your shortcut to success so that you don't have to go through all the difficulties and expenses of figuring out all this stuff that I had to figure out on my own. And I just don't want to give these bonuses to everybody. That's why I've charged $97 for this training in the past. I want to give it to you today for free for being a fast action taker, but only for being a fast action taker. The truth is, guys, I don't want people who dilly-dally around and take forever to make decisions to have access to the information that I'm giving here, because the truth is they're never going to get around to using it anyway. But since you're still here, I'm willing to bet that you're the exact kind of person who's going to take this information that I'm giving in my bonus training and you're actually going to use it. You're going to take action on it in your business to get to the next level. So what I want you to do is click the link below this video here in just a second. Start your 7-day free trial. The reason why there's a Ferrari on this page is because I believe this is the Ferrari of lead systems, and you can try it for 7 days free trial, 7-day test spin of a Ferrari, right? So take a test spin. I will personally be sending your bonuses to you via email within 24 hours. That's very important to recognize because you're not going to find these bonuses in your back office. These are my bonuses for my personal referrals, which means that nobody else in the company is going to see these other than my team, right? So I have to send these to you via email, so I want you to be on the lookout for that email. You will know when you get it. The subject line will say claim your Power Lead System bonuses. All right. So look for that subject line in your inbox. And since I am sending it to you via email, make sure when you sign up for Power Lead System that you use your best email address. Use one that you check often so that it doesn't get lost in some email that you never check or in a spam folder. If you don't see it, do check your spam folder. And let me clarify one more thing. When you opted in to watch this presentation, you may have already gotten an email from me. So you probably have an email in your inbox from Tyson's Honor right now. Do not confuse that with this email that you're going to get in the next 24 hours after you sign up. With the $97 bonus training that you're going to get from me. So that bonus, the training that's in your email right now, there's very valuable stuff there, and I encourage you to look at it and check your spam folder if you don't see it. But this bonus training is the one you really want to look for. So I can't stress enough, the subject line you're looking for after you sign up is claim your Power Lead System bonuses. You'll have that within 24 hours. Guys, want to congratulate you for deciding to take your business to the next level and taking a look at the Power Lead System. I hope it's the right tool for you. We will see you on the inside. Click the link below this video right now.